welcome to Mortgage Today for Thursday, July 27, 2023, and oh, what a day it was. When is too much of a good thing a bad thing? When it's the bond market, that's when. MBS were down 23 basis points. On good economic news, the ECB actually hiked their rates by 25 basis points, matching the Fed today. Gross domestic product rose 2.43% in the second quarter, according to the BEA. This was way higher than expectations. The street was looking for 1.5. Consumption and corporate spending were the big additions to GDP, while residential construction was a drag. Inventory build was a big driver in the GDP number as well. After the supply chain issues of the pandemic, inventories were drawn down, and GDP growth was supported by businesses rebuilding inventory. It looks like we are back to pre-pandemic levels if you look at inventory versus sales. The best news in the report was the continued downward pressure on prices. The PCE Price Index increased 2.6% compared to 4.1% in the first quarter. Excluding food and energy, the PCE Price Index rose 3.8% compared to 4.9% in the first quarter. So GDP Q2 came in at 2.4 versus a 1.8 forecast. It was 2.0 previously. Jobless claims came in at 221,000 versus a 235,000 forecast. It was 228,000 previously. Durable goods came in at 4.7 versus a 1.0 forecast, which is way off. Wow, we're 3 for 3 on economic data, coming in quite stronger than expected. The GDP beat was especially big, though it speaks to more stale data. Jobless claims at 221 is basically low enough to suggest zero slack in the labor market. In addition, we also got auction results. There was also headlines regarding the Bank of Japan discussing yield curve control changes that would allow even higher rates. The last time this happened, it put similar upward pressure on U.S. yields. We had the 7-year Treasury Auction. It came in at 4.087 on a 4.074 forecast. The bid to cover was 2.48 versus 2.65 previously. And then at the end of the day, we were down 59 basis points, ending up at 98.92, which puts us into 8.92, which that puts us down in this big fat range at the bottom end of the spectrum. At that price, if we hold and stay in that range, we're probably going to have to look at different coupons, but every time we've gotten down in those ranges, it quickly bounced back up, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But in terms of things you can control, check out our sponsor at wellthatmakesense.com. This is about pathos, customers, logos, keros, and irrelevance. So this is from a great book called Amplify Your Influence by Rene Rodriguez. We go through some stuff. So pathos is the ability to reach someone else via story, humor, and appeal. This is a great way to sell. Vulnerability is actually a superpower when it comes to pathos. So check it out at our sponsor at wellthatmakesense.com.